Imagine a world where you can be anyone, go anywhere, and create anything. That's the promise of the Metaverse, a fully immersive digital universe blending virtual reality, social interaction, commerce, and identity. But beneath the glittering code lies a tangled web of ethical dilemmas we can't afford to ignore. The Metaverse sells us freedom. Freedom to create, to connect, to express. But who controls that freedom? Most Metaverse platforms are owned by corporations. This means your freedom is governed by terms of service, algorithms, and monetization strategies. What happens when your avatar is banned, or your digital land is seized due to a policy update? Ownership in the Metaverse is murky. Can you really own something if it's stored on someone else's servers? If you think privacy is dead on the internet, just wait until you're wearing it on your face. Metaverse devices can track your every blink, movement, and even emotional response. That's a goldmine for advertisers, and a nightmare for personal autonomy. Who owns your behavioral data in the Metaverse? And what happens if it gets hacked, or worse, sold? Who are you in the Metaverse? A dragon, a celebrity lookalike, a version of yourself you've never dared to be. Digital identity can be liberating, but also deceptive. What's the psychological toll of living as someone else? And what safeguards exist when your avatar is assaulted, stalked, or harassed in a space that technically isn't real, but feels very real to you? Welcome to the new digital class divide. In theory, the Metaverse democratizes opportunity, but in practice, it often mirrors or worsens real-world inequality. We must ask, who gets to build the Metaverse? Who profits? And who's being left out? Is the Metaverse above the law? Legal systems haven't caught up to virtual spaces. How do you prosecute a virtual assault or recover stolen NFTs? Jurisdiction, enforcement, and accountability are still a mess. But if code is law, then the coders are the lawmakers, and most users, they never voted. So what now? Do we abandon the Metaverse, or do we shape it before it shapes us? Ethics must be embedded from the code up, with transparency, accountability, inclusivity, and human rights at the core. The Metaverse is not inevitable, it's a choice, and every choice we make now will define the kind of future we step into, virtually and beyond. The Metaverse may be virtual, but its consequences are real. So let's keep asking the hard questions before we plug into deep to unplug. This isn't just about technology, it's about who we become when no one is watching, but everyone is tracking.